Amid a months-long financial crisis, Pakistan's currency plummeted to a record low. The Pakistani rupee was valued at 255.43 against the US dollar in the interbank market on Thursday. The drop comes a day after the foreign exchange companies removed a cap on the exchange rate. According to the data of the State Bank of Pakistan, the Pakistani rupee slid by 9.61% from Wednesday's market closure. Now, this marks the largest single-day decline in both absolute and percentage terms since the introduction of the new exchange rate system in 1999. Experts say the much-needed adjustment in the exchange was long overdue. Pakistan's foreign exchange reserves dwindled at a faster pace after the IMF refused to send its team for the 9th review of the $6 billion assistance package. The package was initially agreed upon in 2019 after allowing the market to determine the exchange rate. The government is hoping that the IMF would soon send its own team for talks and ultimately release the next tranche of $1.2 billion. As the Pakistani rupee plunges to a record low, domestic gold prices hit an all-time high. Gold was trading at more than 195,000 Pakistani rupees per 10 grams after gaining some 4,900 Pakistani rupees earlier on Thursday. But Pakistan's financial concerns do not end here. Exacerbating issues for the South Asian country, its central bank held forex is now at its lowest level in more than 8 years. The State Bank of Pakistan held foreign reserves have plunged to $3.7 billion as the nation of 220 million people struggles to meet its finances. The reserves can only provide an import cover of less than a month. Amid this precarious situation, more than 9,000 containers are still stuck at Pakistan's ports waiting to be paid for clearance. Many of these ships are carrying essential commodities, including petroleum products, LNG and soybean. They are awaiting payments as the government looks for inflows. But the problems for Pakistan do not end here. It is internally battling different political issues as the former Prime Minister Imran Khan is pushing hard for fresh elections. The coalition leader Maryam Nawaz of the PMLN party was in London to meet former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif. It is likely that these leaders discuss their way around the elections scheduled for October this year. Now, for more on-ground inputs, we spoke to our Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Malik. Take a look.
Pakistan's rupee has hit an all-time low against the US dollar, where it is now currently being traded at 261 rupees in the interbank market against one US dollar. Now, in the past 48 hours, we've seen a sharp decline in the US dollars, in the Pakistani rupees against the US dollar, where the Pakistani rupee has lost its value by about 30 Pakistani rupees in just a matter of about 48 hours or even lesser. This comes in the backdrop of the IMF demand to ensure that dollar is not capped, the rate of US dollar is not capped by the Pakistani central bank, and the Pakistani government seems to be giving in on the IMF demand as well. The reserves have hit an all-time low. They're now at 3.7 billion only, and that's about 17 days of what's needed to run the country. So the economy in Pakistan is currently in shambles. It's in a bad condition, with the only relief in sight can come from the IMF, which is to send its mission starting the 31st of January. On the other hand, in the Pakistani politics, amid the uncertainty economically, the prominent Pakistani politician Maryam Nawaz has set for journey for Pakistan from London, and she's also met and held a meeting with her father in London just before departure with regards to the fate of the incumbent government. Anas Malik in Islamabad, Pakistan for WION World is One.
WION World is One is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.